you don't know anything. You're not even interested in learning something new. So anybody that's trying to convince you otherwise in that regard is just wasting their energy, wasting speed, wasting their resources.
One, two, three, funk it.
Hi guys, welcome back. And welcome if you are new here. Hi, my name is Ore. I'm a beauty, fashion, and lifestyle content creator. I'm also a social media manager in Nigeria. In today's video, I'm currently getting ready to film another video. That's not this one. Anyway, so I was doing my makeup and I was just thinking I should use this time to touch on something I wanted to talk about earlier. And you know, it's social media management related. If you don't know, I am a social media manager alongside content creator and everything else that I'm doing. Um and I always get questions about social media management. I have already promised to talk about social media management related stuff on the channel, so that's in the works already. Yeah, I just wanted to answer some questions that I have been getting in my DMs. This video is not going to be a lengthy one because lengthier videos are coming. I have hosted classes on social media management, I think twice this year. Honestly, I don't think I want to do another one. So I decided to just make a video to talk about this one in particular right now. I am going to make some more videos in future going in depth, like a full, not even a series of videos dedicated to just talking about social media management in the future. That's coming definitely. But for this particular one, I just wanted to quickly respond to some of the questions that I've been getting a lot of, like of them in my DMs. So yeah, I just wanted to answer some of those questions while I'm getting ready to record a new video. I've already drawn my brows. Again, like I said, I don't want this video to be lengthy. I've drawn my brows, so I don't really have much time to just, I don't want to ramble on as well. I just want to say, answer the questions that I need to answer and keep you pushing. And then in order, like, dedicated to social media management videos that I would have, I would just like obviously answer in more details, but for this one I'm just gonna really just touch on and just answer as much as I can. I've been a social media manager for about 4 years now, or even more. The mathematics is not mathematics in right now. Anyway, so in the 4 years that I have been a social media manager, I've experienced a lot of stuff, you know. And as anybody would, or anybody with a job, you must have experienced some things. And it's just wild how even 4 years ago, social media management wasn't even considered, quote unquote, a job. And I still get that vibe till this day, and this is 2022. And I guess that's one of the things that just upsets me about everything that happened this morning. That's a long story, I'm gonna probably talk about another time. But this morning was just really upsetting for me, and I was just like, you know what, I'm done. Those, if there's no need trying to drag and try to help you change your mind, or like influence you to believe in my craft or what I do or stuff like that. I'm not down for that, and I'm not going to do it. Like, if you don't know, you don't know. There's really nothing anybody can do to help you right there. It's different if you're ignorant and you're trying to learn. um that's definitely different from when you don't know anything. You're not even interested in learning something new. So anybody that's trying to convince you otherwise in that regard is just wasting their energy and wasting speed, wasting their resources. Anywho, so I'm just gonna be answering some of those questions that I got in my DMs. Just if you need a push to start and you just want to know, if you just want answers to some questions and stuff like that, then this video is definitely for you and you can keep on watching. So the first question that I got in my DM is, when can I start? So this person asked the question as in, when can I start being a social media manager? As like, maybe I'm guessing this person means like, is there like an age limit or something? There's no age limit. You can start at any point in time. There's no restrictions of any sort. So you can start whenever you decide that, okay, today I want to start. Even though like you might not start as per getting a job instantly. However, you can start by making effort towards starting it. Do you get what I mean there? Like if you decide today now that, oh, I want to be a social media manager, you're not starting immediately. However, you're making effort towards starting by, researching it, trying to read up on it, trying to understand what it is, what it means, what you have to do to become a social media manager, what you have and what you do not have about it, stuff like that. That's pretty much, you literally starting. So I believe that if you want to start, or if you're thinking when can you start, I feel anytime that you set aside to start is when you can possibly start. So the next question here is, do I need a degree? You don't need a degree, except you got the degree separately already on its own. No. Before you decided to do social media management, then I guess you work in line with what you studied. But if you didn't have a degree initially and you want to get a degree just because you want to be a social media manager, that one I don't really know how that would. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say I don't think you should, because no knowledge is wasted. However, social media management is a kind of skill that you can acquire on your own, and without the extra funds that goes into studying, getting like an actual degree, spending 4 years studying that. I've been doing this for over 4 years, and I didn't study it. In fact, I studied banking and finance in uni, and it was in the same uni while I was studying banking and finance I started to do social media management. All I did was I took courses. I took online classes. I read up a lot, because there's a lot changing. I mean, in social media changes every 1 week, every 2 weeks, every 3 months. So if you want to get with the program, you kind of have to like understand what's happening. So that was what I did. I was just taking online classes, online courses, reading here, watching videos here. I went to the University of YouTube, guys. So I studied everything that I know about social media management online, and the ones that I didn't study online, probably like the online classes I took or something like that. I mean, the I only ever went for a physical class, and that was a giveaway that I won with Contently Created a couple of years ago. um and it was social media management related, and that was when I learned some of the things that I didn't see online. But like, and it wasn't that I didn't see them online, I just saw what I saw online was they were information tallied to like the US or the UK or Indians, nothing really for Nigerians. So to I wanted to win that class because I wanted to hear from a Nigerian social media manager, and that was what happened. So that worked out fine. So again, you don't need a degree. Take online classes, read research online, all these Udemy, Coursera, and stuff like that. Those are places where you can find courses, and these courses are valid. Even Google has a course as well for digital marketing, social media manager, stuff like that. So if that's the line of work that you want to go into, I suggest strongly that you take courses instead of actually just like going to school or something like that. But if you want to go further and just learn more, then I guess sure, why not? You can always go to school. It's never No knowledge is wasted. I'm just trying to help you save some money. So that's the second question that I. The next question that I got is, so this person asked me, is it easy? Um, is anything ever easy in this life? Is anything easy? I want to spray my face just to make blending more seamless for me. Nothing good comes easy. So not even not even rituals. So I wouldn't say it's easy. However, it's very like it's rewarding. I would say it is rewarding. And if you're passionate about it, like if you're doing something that you're passionate about, I feel like it will not the I guess the difficulty of some sort that you encounter while striving towards getting what you want, it will make it worth it, in the end. So I wouldn't call it extremely difficult, and I wouldn't call it like so easy like that. I wouldn't refer to it as that. I would just say it's all right. I would say it's all right. It's fine. It's rewarding. Yeah, let's keep it at that. It's rewarding. So the reward is just, I guess, what you have to look forward to, because when the reward starts to come in, everything would then be worth it. Next question is, where can I work? Now, this question of where can you work is very, It's not a hard question at all. I don't know if I mentioned I'm doing very simple makeup today, you guys. So this routine, I'm just saying it now, so somebody will not see me doing my makeup how I like to do it, and then be like, oh, but that's not where you're supposed to go. Mind your business. Mind your business. Anyway, so yeah, the question that this person asked about where can I work. I feel like you can work anywhere where they have internet, because in this day and age, we're in a day and age of like social media, where social media is now like the reigning thing. So anywhere that there's social media, or anywhere that there's a business that wants to sell online, you can work there. You can work anywhere and everywhere. If you're trying to find a job or like where to work, that's a different case scenario entirely. However, I feel like you can work anywhere where they are open to like, selling online, having a social media presence, anything like that. You're wanted, you're needed, and you'll be used there. So for where to work, I think that place works for you. Anyway, so I'm gonna just move on to the next question, which is, how much can I charge? Everybody's doing this to make some money. Nobody's doing social media management to just be chilling. So everybody wants to know how much they can earn doing this, how much can be made, and all of that. So I would say that how much you charge definitely depends on two things. The number one factor that would determine how much you would charge is your experience. Um, So the money that you have been doing social media management for like 5 years, the money that you would charge is different from somebody that this is their first job, second job, or even their third job. Do you get what I mean there? So how much to charge? However, even though there is that explanation, I do feel like today in 2022, the average price that a social media manager should charge, or where you should even start from. Please, let's just be transparent, because I know some people always gatekeep these things, and I'm just grateful that I've been able to learn from people that didn't hide anything from me, and I've always like promised to be that kind of person to other people as well. I don't believe in gatekeeping anything, because I'm like, how will other people get help if you're always hiding stuff? So like I was saying, the number one thing that I always tell people is that even if everybody is charging based off of experience and how much time they've had to work and all of that, understand that the starting price for you, especially with the Nigeria of today, this your job, take it seriously. This social media management job, take it very seriously, because it's not easy, and it's not something that you can just be saying, oh, I'm just pressing my phone, so therefore maybe I should not charge much. No, charge your worth, charge what you're due. So I would say that for somebody that is just starting out, yeah, so I'm gonna say start from like at least 50K, because when I started doing social media management, the starting price then was 30K, and even at that 30K, you still had people offering to pay you 15,000. So I would say for 2022 now, because of the cost of living and how everything is so expensive now, and obviously time has changed. So the time is not the same as before. So you have to upgrade as the year is moving along. So I would say your starting price right now should be somewhere between 50K, 45 to 50K, but mostly just 50K, round it up. Anyway, yeah, so that's how much you should charge. Start from 50K and then just work your way up. I think another thing that even also adds to like what would determine how much you would charge, or how you would charge, is if you're is the kind of social media management job that you're doing. So if your job is a remote job, you're working from home, you might not, let me not say you will not, you might not charge as much as somebody who is doing it full time and has to go to work. So if you go ahead and charge over that or under that, that's not up to you and what you think you're looking for. Do you get what I mean? Another thing that also matters with people when they're charging is that, even though I've just said 50K now, I know that there are people that usually take even less, and obviously I don't blame them. I understand where they're coming from, because sometimes you might not care how much it is. Your financial situation might just require you to just get a job. It doesn't matter if that job is paying you 10K when they should have been paying you 20, you will just still take it. So if you take less than that, I get you, I understand you. I think the highest I've ever heard anyone say, and that's because since I knew how much I was going to be charging, I just stopped researching. about anybody else. I just kept on, as the years going by, I would add more to my own fee, but I didn't really care about what other people were charging because I know where I'm at, and I know what I should be collecting. Do you get what I mean? But I think at the last time I heard anything about how much people used to charge, and that was like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. The highest I heard then was like 250K. Also, did I mention that this 50K that I told you guys is per account? Is per account and per social media platform. So it's not 50K for Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. No, no, no. So the last question here is, do I need a laptop? My dear, I take a beg you, please. Don't stress yourself. You do not need a laptop. Now, I said I've been doing social media management for 4 years. I've been a content creator for longer, and I've been a blogger for longer. Even the social media management, I'm saying 4 years. I feel like it's longer. I feel like it's actually been longer. I'm just very bad at math. Anyway, the point is, in the like 8 years that I've been a content creator, blogger, everything before I started doing social media management even. I didn't use a laptop once. Okay, so let me explain properly. Now, I've been before social media management, I was blogging, creating content, doing all of that stuff. And this was like maybe 7 plus 8 years ago. In that time, I didn't use my laptop. I didn't have a laptop to even use. I just got my laptop last year, and within that last year, everybody say, oh, get a laptop, it will help you. But the people that would say if you don't have a laptop you are good, those ones are correct, right? But I did get, obviously, when people are showing what they use to create their content or what they use for all of these things, they will tell you, oh, they have a laptop, oh, they have a this, they have a that. So that's fine. Now that I have a laptop here, I can't really tell the difference. I just can't. Maybe because I'm so used to using my phone. So I wouldn't tell you that you must have a laptop or you should get a laptop or get a camera. In all honesty, yeah, using a camera, because obviously you have to be content. You have to, if you're a social media manager, sometimes you have to double as a content creator in case your brand wants to send you products to shoot for them and also to pay you for doing that. So I would recommend the highest thing you need to do in that aspect is get an iPhone instead of using an Android. However, if you're not willing to get a job that would require you to do any of those things, whatever phone you're using works fine. Although honestly speaking, I do recommend at least an iPhone 7. And why I say that is because if you're a social media manager and you obviously have to post on Instagram, Insta stories, I don't know if you guys can tell or you ever noticed, but there's a difference between an Instagram story post that an Android made and an Instagram story post that an iPhone made. Go and check if you don't know. The text is different, the font is different, the quality is different. There's just a lot of different things about it, and I feel like that your client might not like that. So I would suggest that if you're gonna start, you invest in an iPhone rather than a laptop or a camera. I use my iPhone 7 for about 4 years. So I was using it to blog, I was using it to take pictures of content, I was using it to record content for myself. I was just using it to do a lot of things, to be honest, you guys. So I was using my 7 for that, and it works really well. So I would recommend if you're trying to start, probably start from there. And you're not trying to do too much with like what gadgets to buy, you know, so you don't have to break the bank. That's a good place to start. Get an iPhone 7 and start from there. I'm done now with my makeup. What that's left for me to do is just use this gloss. I'm wearing this Zaron gloss. I showed you guys in my um August favorites video. If you guys haven't watched that video, watch it please. And all of that being said, I think I've come to the end of this particular video. Um and yeah, if you've enjoyed this video so far, please drop a comment. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. If you have anything to say, basically just drop a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Turn on my notification so you get an alert every time I post a new video, and please subscribe to my channel. And and I will see you guys in my next video.